Hello, everybody. I'm Eric Grégoire, the CEO of SHG, Swiss Hospitality Group. So, welcome back for a new course. This time is a course of marketing. So, when we talk about marketing, we're not only talking about promotion. That means not only like when we talk about marketing, people immediately what they think is about advertisement, social media, influencers. No, this is just a small part of the marketing. And here, this course is to teach you everything about marketing and advertisement. The promotion is really a tiny part. So it's marketing is kind of complex. It's necessary for any type of companies. Every company needs marketing. And here we are more in hospitality. So tomorrow you open a restaurant, a hotel, or even you have, if you work now in hospitality, even if it's not your own business, you need to have knowledge about marketing to to promote your business, to understand the customers, and this is why this course is here for you. So it's not only for marketing managers, it's really for everybody. The knowledge that you will get through this course is very important for you. It will help you a lot in your career. So about marketing, what I wanted to say that it's important. Why? Because imagine now, let's say that you have a restaurant. You would do an amazing food. Maybe you are a chef or you have a very talented chef. The food is amazing. The decoration inside your restaurant is also amazing. All right. However, your restaurant can be empty. Why? Because you're not good in marketing. You see, I have seen so many places with very talented people inside, amazing food, amazing decoration, but there's not a lot of people inside because they don't know about this place. They don't communicate very well. And that's a pity. Okay, that's why you need to learn about marketing. Another point as well, why it's important. Sometimes you can have a very good business, some ideas, all right, some good ideas, but doesn't match with the people that you have in the market. And that's a big mistake that people they do. They have a business idea in mind, a concept, but they don't understand who are the customers. They don't understand what the customers, what they want, what is the market right now, what is the trend. And that's all about this course. You need to understand first what the people, what they want. And based on this, you can make a product which can match with what they want. You know what I mean? So let's talk about a restaurant, let's say, or whatever, hotel, but let's take an example of a restaurant. If the people, they don't like this type of food, you can be like a very talented chef, but if they don't like what you do, they don't understand what you do, it will not work. So it's very important to start with the people. Who will be the customers? The people. Okay, so start from this. Okay, start from the people. So we'll talk about this right now. So you will see about here in the screen. STP, segmentation, targeting, positioning. Remember this, STP. This is the step number one. Step number one is STP, segmentation, targeting, positioning. And many people, believe me, they don't know what it is. They don't really care. And that's a big mistake. All right. So let me explain you. Market segmentation. To make it clear, I will show you in the coming slide, but the market, everybody is different in the market. All right. The market, what I'm calling the market is a professional term. When we talk about the market, is basically where you are selling, the location. Okay, where are you? Okay, your market maybe it's in Dubai, the market maybe it's in Paris, the market is in Milan, the market is in Switzerland. What is the place? Okay, the market, where the people, okay, the people in this location, that's the market. And everybody is different. Okay, so we'll go into the details, but basically just to kind of explain you very quickly, the market has a lot of people from different age. Okay, young people, you have the kids, teenagers, young adults. Okay, some people a bit older, some senior people after, some people very old. Like you have all type of people, right? And everybody's different according to the age. Okay, it's not like good or bad, but they're different. You have people with some money, people without money. Okay, according to the job they do. Okay, more or less incomes. Okay, people can go to the fast food. People cannot go to the fine dining restaurant. People can go to a 5-star hotel. Some people cannot afford. They will go to a budget hotel. You know what I mean? People, different age, also with different budget. And you are also the type of people with different tastes. Some people, they want to, they like, like the way, for example, how they dress. Sometimes some people, they want to be dressed very chic with a suit and very elegant. Some people, they don't care about this. They want something more comfortable, like more sporty, more casual, etc. Everybody is different. That's the market. Okay. And if we talk about the food, some people, even if, they don't really like fine dining restaurant, they just like fast food, pizza, pasta, because it's what they like. And that's a choice. It's fine. Some people, they don't like it because they say it's not healthy. They prefer something more, they want some vegan food, healthy food, etc. Some other people, they want to go only to fine dining restaurant because they have a lot of good clients, VIP clients. They do, also to impress, to do some business, and they have a lot of money, so they want the best. Everybody is different. Everybody, you know what I mean? So in the world where you plan to open your restaurant or your business or whatever, this is a market with a lot of people in this market, and it's segmented. It's segmented into some categories. And each category is a segment. Okay, so this is about market segmentation, to kind of divide, to acknowledge, to understand each category. Why we do this? Because you need to choose which category do you want to focus. You cannot focus to everybody. Okay, let's take the example of Ferrari. Are they targeting everybody? Difficult. Okay, it's only for rich people. Okay, of course everybody likes Ferrari, everybody wants to have a Ferrari. It's the dream of a lot of young boys, but in reality is only for rich people. Okay, so you will target, like you have a segmentation, rich people, okay, poor people, like your different markets according to the job they have, etc., and maybe the age, all right, and everything. And then you will target the rich people. All right. So because if you will not see an advertisement. I mean, Ferrari doesn't do much advertisement, but there will the focus, it's on the people who can buy a Ferrari, obviously. So it's the same. If you do, for example, a fast food, who will be your target? Okay, maybe the young people. Okay, so this, we go to the second category, the targeting. Who is your target? Who do you want to focus? Who do you want to sell? Who do you want in your restaurant? Who do you want in your hotel or in your business? Okay, this category. Okay, you have many categories. This is the market segmentation. This is the market, which is divided in many categories, many segmentations. but you need now to target who are the people you want in your business, which customers you want, okay? Because you cannot advertise, do promotion on social media, whatever, in the magazines, in a newspaper, whatever, in a street, everywhere, in every country, in every city, everywhere. You need to make some choice at the end. You have a limited budget. Everybody has a limited budget. So you need to use the money that you have for promotion to focus, to communicate to the right people and to give the right message, what they want to hear. So these people, your target, they understand what you want to say. Okay, they will be attracted by what you say and they will come to your business. Okay, because the communication is clear. If you don't do this, if you are not clear about who is your target, who do you want to attract, nobody will come to see you if they don't understand. Okay, they will not. It must be clear message. Okay, so we'll come back to this point later. But you understood market segmentation, targeting, and then positioning. Positioning is where you position your brand based on the competition. Okay, how do you want people to remember about your brand and about your company? Okay, once again, I will explain you later. So these are the steps that you want to think about before starting the business, or if you want to launch a new business. Can be a new menu, it can be a new whatever, new concept of a restaurant, a new hotel, etc. You have to think about that. And if you have even difficulties, if now you have a restaurant but it doesn't work very well, it's like an opening. You have to think about that. Maybe you don't understand the market, and you need to think about that all the time. Who are your customers? Who do you want to attract? Okay, and actually, yeah, this is actually some kind of thinking that you have to do all the time, and actually not only for the opening. At any time, all the time, you have to think, who are the customers? All right. Take, for example, an example of the beverage, Budweiser, Bud Light, with the campaign they did in April 2023. And you see, type on Google, Bud Light, April 2023. You will see they made mistake, because I will not tell you everything, okay? I let you make some research, but you will see that they made a mistake. And they didn't think about the customer that they have, and they made the wrong promotion, the wrong communication, okay? And the consequences was big. So you see, and Budweiser is an old company, you know what I mean? So, but they just wanted to promote, to boost the sales, and they made a mistake because they didn't understand who are the customer of Budweiser. So you always need, when you do marketing, and that's when you do business, actually, when you do business, you need to understand who are the customers, what they want, how to communicate with them, what is the best strategy, okay? And this will help you. So STP, segmentation, targeting, positioning. Marketing mix in blue, we will see that later. So let's explain you again. STP, segmentation. You divide the market into distinct groups of customers by segments. That's what I said before. Using segmentation practice. Can be the age, can be the job, the status, okay, the incomes, okay, what they like, etc. Single, married people, etc. Different categories. Targeting. T as targeting. Determine which customer group, which segment, basically, to focus your marketing efforts on. Okay, you did the S, you did the segmentation, so you kind of know all the categories, all the segments in the market. Now you have to focus on some segments that you want you want them, basically. You cannot focus on everybody. All right, let's take the example of McDonald's. McDonald's, they are not focusing on the people who are 70 years old, something, okay? Yeah, they are focusing on the young people, correct? because it's cheap, it's convenient for them, they like it. If it's healthy or not is not the focus number one. And yeah, so it's what they like. Burgers, French fries, sodas, easy, right? So the target is the young people, the kids, okay, maybe and the families, all right? So that's the target. You cannot focus on everybody. So when tomorrow they have a budget to do some advertisement, well, they know who to target. They will not waste money to target people who are 70 or 80 years old because they're not the targets. You understand? So it's a waste of money to target on everybody. So you want to target on the people that you want to attract. That's targeting. And P as positioning. Create product, positioning, and marketing mix that is most likely to appeal to the selected audience. So basically, it's where you will adapt your product, how you will build your product, and that we will see that with the marketing mix. Basically, that your product is unique, is different from the competition, and it will match exactly what your target wants. That's positioning. Okay. So let's come back to segmentation. You have geographic based on the country, region, city, etc. Demographic, as I said before, can be based on the age, the gender, male, female, education level, occupation, etc. The behavior segmentation, dividing your audience based on how they interact with your business, what they buy, how often they buy, what they browse. Okay, the psychographic segmentation, dividing your audience based on who your audience is, your potential customers is, the lifestyle, hobbies, activities, opinions. You see that different type of segmentations, and inside those segmentations are many also segmentations. So basically, everybody is different. There are a lot of type of people, and you need to make a choice. I mean, not now, but in targeting is where, that's the first step. You divide the people, all right? You admit that people are different and they don't have the same focus. Everybody is different. And then after in targeting, you will choose. So here we are. Targeting is what I told you before, all right? So is the, you need to focus, okay, on the segment that you want based on the size. Maybe it's a big segment or a segment that it will grow, all right, where you have a lot of customers, potential customers. So this city, because it's a big city, this type of population, because I don't know if you want to do like a restaurant, healthy, maybe vegan, we can see that is a size of the segment not huge, but which is growing every year, which is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Why not? Okay, this is your choice. Okay, the profitability, it can be a very small market, very small segment, but where you can make a lot of profits. That's up to you. Okay. So you can focus on, I don't know, let's say fine dining, like top restaurants or top hotel, like very the top of the top hotel, like bespoke, like really like for VAP people, extremely rich. Maybe the segment is super small. Not everybody can afford to come to your hotel. Maybe your hotel is super rich or super expensive, super expensive. But so it's very small segmentation. You're only focusing on celebrities, movie stars from Hollywood or whatever, and but that's maybe your segment. So it's not for everybody, this hotel. But in terms of profitability, you know that something unique that you have that they will like and they're ready to pay a high price, and you will make a lot of profits, and maybe your hotel will be full because you have something very unique. And another also choice also for targeting is the ease to reach. How easy or difficult it is for you to reach this market with your marketing. Okay, with your network, can you get in touch with them or not? And what is the cost of acquisition of a customer of this segmentation? You know, maybe you have a lot of contacts with the very rich people who can come to your VIP hotel. Maybe it's easy for you, and you will not spend a lot of money in kind of advertisement because you have the right network. You know the people. Or maybe it will cost you a lot of money to get into this market. You know, that depends. Or maybe you want to open maybe a fast food not too far away from a school where you have a lot of young people near university. Maybe it's easy to reach because you get a lot of students. They come to have a lunch. It's cheap. They have a small budget. They come to your fast food because you are quite cheap, and it's easy to reach. So if your segmentation, your target are the students or people with a low budget who would like to have a lunch for, let's say, €5, maybe, and they're next to you, perfect. It's easy to reach. You know what I mean? Only you can decide this. You know what I mean? But it's very important because when you open a business or when you have a business, that's what you have to analyze. To who do you want to sell? And are they close by? Can they come to your place easily? Are they next door? Are they already here in the street? They can really find you easily. They can see your sign. You know what I mean? You have to think about this. And then after that, it will be the next step to see how you can adapt your product to make sure your product is exactly what they want. All right? That will be the next step. So, the market targeting strategy, right? So, you need to kind of, you have different strategies. Okay, let's take the number one with undifferentiated mass marketing. Here, basically, one product is the same for everybody. So, why not? Let's say, that's, once again, it's not like good or bad, we're just saying that it can be an option. Okay, tomorrow is a big event like whatever, football game or everything like this, and you know that you will have a lot of people coming today. You will put like a stand with some food. Well, maybe you just want to sell one type of maybe just hot dogs for everybody, and no other choice, no burgers, no kebab, no, just hot dogs. You are specialized in hot dogs, and that's the only thing you do. Okay, but your hot dogs are amazing. Okay, you only sell hot dogs, and that's it. One product, and that's it. There's one restaurant in Paris called Relais de Venise. It's a restaurant. They only have one dish. It's beef, entrecôte beef with French fries, and it's an amazing sauce an amazing sauce. A secret sauce. They only do this. You go to this restaurant, you sit. They don't ask you what you want. The food will come automatically on the table, and that's it. Only one product. Okay. When they started, for example, to sell cars with a T Ford, 100 years ago, you have only one type of car. That's it. One type of car. Okay. When Tesla started to make cars, really when Elon Musk came on board, not to talk about the Roadster, but like you had only one model. Okay. And now after that, you have differentiated marketing where basically you have different products. Okay. Different products to please everybody. Okay. Look at the cars, the models. Look at one, let's take Mercedes. Mercedes has different cars. Of course, it's not cheap, but you have this very small Mercedes, okay? for the city. And you also have, I think it's class A, and you have then bigger, class B, C, okay, the sedan, the C. Then you have a bigger, the E. Very often the taxi, they have the class E. They have the S, which is a limousine sedan. They have some other one, SUV with GL, G class, all right? And so many products because each model, each type of car is to please one segment. When they take, for example, when they do the S class is for executive people, like top managers or people, they want to have a driver, they will take a S class. Okay? So that's for CEOs, big directors, or for some, taxis, even is a bit too luxurious or like very like luxurious taxi. It's S class. Okay, that's the target. Okay, they want to attract those type of people. When they focus about some other cars like GL or the SUV is more for families. When they focus on the GT IMG, the GT is very sport car, very expensive, and kind of racing car. It's not for families, right? It's for people with high incomes and they want to have a sports car, kind of racing car. You know what I mean? So the car, each car, it's to please one segment. Okay, and they target one segment. And at the end, they try to please everybody quite a lot. Okay, and if you don't have the budget to buy a brand new Mercedes, next to it, they will have the second hand car, the used car, okay, which are cheaper. You know what I mean? So that's also a strategy. That's, if you think that why to focus only on one target, only one segment, maybe in your city, around here, in this area, maybe you can please maybe three segments, three type of people. So maybe you can do three type of products. Why not? That's an idea. Okay. Look at in a hotel. In a hotel, you have some suites and you have some standard rooms, They want to please different type of people as well. Then you have the niche marketing, like very small market, but it can be very profitable as well, is what the example I gave you before. If you want to have a hotel, boutique hotel, let's take example of Relais Chateau, very small, very luxurious, and you will pay the room maybe 2,000 euros per night. It's not for everybody, obviously. They're only targeting very rich people. That's a niche market. Okay. Or maybe you have a budget, you have different options. Either you make a big building and a hotel with 40 rooms, 50 rooms, or 100 rooms. Or maybe you just make like one very luxurious villa, very luxurious, and your target is only VIP people. That they will rent this villa with the staff, and instead of having many rooms and each room will be sold 200 euro, 300 euro, 400 euro, no, maybe you have just one big villa and you will rent it for 20,000 per night, okay, or even more. That's a strategy, okay? Concentrated marketing. Okay, and then we have the micro marketing where it's more like a bespoke. That's many, like very like one product for one person. Okay, so it's like, for example, you do one menu. Let's say you do like a wedding planner would make a wedding just for one person. Like the product, it's just for one family, one person. Okay. So I hope this is clear for you, that you understand. Okay. And that's very like important for you. Okay, you really need to kind of understand those steps about STP, segmentation, targeting, and positioning. Okay, and a lot of people that don't understand, and you really need to now you know, and I hope it's helpful. Let's continue. So we have segmentation. Okay, once again, you divide the market into distinct groups of customers as the segments. You have the targeting. You select most attractive segments to focus your marketing on. Okay, so you select to who do you want to sell. It can be one segment, can be 2, 3, 4, 5 categories of people that you really want to sell because you think that is the best option for you to sell to those people, because you know the market, because you analyze the market. And then the P positioning, you determine how to position your product for each target segment. That means you will do one product for each target. You know what I mean? You will do like very like, you know, that depends the product, hotel room, a menu at the restaurant, or whatever the product, just for them. All right. Positioning here, let me explain to you. This is very interesting. So there are 3 standard ways you can position your product to achieve a competitive advantage. Okay, and competitive advantage, we will talk about this soon. So first is a functional positioning. What does it mean? That means it refers to solving a problem or providing a benefit to the customer. Basically, you need something, you want it, okay? Because you for example, functional positioning, that means people, they want to eat. You have your restaurant, people, they come to your restaurant because they want to eat. Simply, it's a functional positioning. They you know, they want to eat, or they want to drink something. They will come to your cafe or to your restaurant because you are solving the problem. They wanted to eat or they wanted to drink something. Here you are. Okay, functional positioning. Then you have the symbolic positioning. So here is not only about the need. Okay, it's not only about I wanted to eat or I wanted to drink and I came to your restaurant. Here is a little bit different. Symbolic positioning refers to enhancing the self-image, the ego, or belongingness needs of your customers. That means, for example, luxury cars market themselves using symbolic positioning. A car, they get you from A to B like any other car, but unlike other cars, they fulfill the customer self-esteem and ego needs. For example, okay, you can, you know, a car. Why to buy a Mercedes? A Mercedes is nice, it's a luxurious car, but it's a car. Why not you take one Renault? Okay, no, you want to have a Mercedes because you will feel maybe better, maybe your ego will be better because you are driving a Mercedes, and maybe you want to kind of show to everybody that you are successful and you have a Mercedes. All right, this is symbolic positioning. All right, same, tomorrow you want to have a dinner. Well, you want to have a dinner, you meet someone, you go for a date and you go for dinner. Do you want to bring your date to a fast food or to a nice restaurant? Maybe you want to impress. Maybe if you bring a lady to a fast food, maybe she will not like it. You know what I mean? I mean, at the end, you are eating, okay? You have some food and beverage. But the difference maybe is the place, okay? You know, like you are going to a nice place, you know, you want to impress. See, symbolic positioning. And then the last one is experiential positioning. Refers to focusing on those elements of your product or brand that connect emotionally with your customers. So here we're talking about an experience. Basically, an experience. We're talking about an experience where you want to basically give an experience to your customers. Like, for example, when they go to your hotel, if you have a hotel, you want them to remember about this stay forever. Okay? You want them to remember about this stay, maybe this night or maybe this weekend for the next 10 years. So 10 years later, the guests, they will say, do you remember this weekend that we spent in this hotel, how amazing it was? You know, it was just a one weekend, few nights, few hours. It's not much, but they got a very good experience, you know, and, you know, this is unique. And this is, you know, how you want to position your product. Same when you go to a very nice restaurant. When you go to a very nice restaurant, well, you want to go to a very nice restaurant, and you want maybe to give a very good experience to your customer, that they will always remember this dinner. We eat every day, 3 times a day, right? We don't remember what was our dinner maybe 2 or 3 days ago. It's kind of functional need, okay? We just eat and that's it. We have been sometimes to so many restaurants, we don't even remember how it was. We didn't remember what we had. It was a long time ago. We didn't really care because it was not a crazy experience. It was nothing special. However, in some restaurants, you go there and you remember about this restaurant, this dinner. Still, maybe 20 years later, you will remember about that experience because it was unique. It was the food, the taste, it was delicious. The service was amazing. The view, everything was an experience. You see the difference? So this is, you know, this is important to understand how you want to position yourself. Okay. So when you have a business, what is the positioning that you want to have and to give to your customers? Why they should come to your place? For functional positioning, for symbolic, for experiential positioning. The best is could be to have the 3. Okay. So they remember about this place all the time. They feel good to go there, and you also give this functional need, you know, this positioning. That's why it's very important to do those steps, to understand what you are doing. And we will see soon about the, you know, all the steps, how you can adapt the product. Because now you kind of understand, you need to make some choice. What do you want to offer to the customer? And who are the customers? What is the focus? And based on this, maybe you will make some change in your product. What I'm talking about the product is about what you are selling. All right. And here, for example, on this map, we can see here is about the cars, but you can do the same with the hotels. You can do the same with the restaurant. You have to do this. When tomorrow you open a hotel, you open a restaurant, or you are the manager of one place which is already existing, you have to do this. What is the positioning map? Where do you position your restaurant or your hotel or your business comparing to the competition? Where are you? Everybody is different. And that's the key of the success. Please remember, you need to be unique. What you offer, your positioning has to be unique. Don't copy a competitor and don't be exactly as a competitor. You have to be unique. So that's the reason why people will come to your place, because you are unique. What you are offering is unique. And that's the key of the success. You need here, it will help you here with a positioning map to identify your USP. You remember this, USP, unique selling point, USP, unique selling point. What makes you unique? Why people will choose you? Why they will come to your place, or why they will spend money in your place, because you are unique, you are different from the competition. You have something which is very unique. Can be the food, can be the experience, can be the design, everything. Okay, so this is, you know, this is where you want to go. This is where I will be successful. This is my target. I want to be positioned here on the map. This is what I want to offer. If I do this, I will be unique. I will have a lot of success. So this is what you want, and we will see in a marketing mix in the next steps, in the next videos, how to achieve this, how to design now your menu, your concept, whatever you do, to make sure that it's exactly how you want it here on the map. All right. I hope this is clear for you. All right. And I will see you for a next video. Thank you.